Let's try. Yes, okay. Cute, imagination, pure, tenacious, anger, shame, nature, hair, dark, some dark. No, it was too easy. The dark one was too easy. You're aiming too Yuri. Fantasy, bad, sweet, flying, hope, jump, lollipop, scars, worldly, precious. Fantasy? No, but Yuri told us that she liked the fantasy things in the beginning. Analysis, cheeks, beauty, waterfall, loud, clumsy, forgive, vibrant, heaven sent, vivacious. Analysis? Yes. Wonderful, agonizing, lucky, dream, skirt, whisper, warm, pain, nibble, massacre. That's good. That's a little bit too much. Hello, Oni. Hello. Entropy, pink, blanket, disarray, love, contamination, universe, chocolate, fun, parfait. Entropy, contamination, you think? Yes! Good job, Tommy. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple years. A couple days. Just give me a second. I know myself. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. How are you, Ani, by the way? Hi, Daphne. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. You clearly meant I'm cute and have big bazongas. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always a simple thing that with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Hey? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Hey? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. So she was trying to I don't know how to say this. She wanted us to go with her because she didn't have any kind of money for her snack, and she wanted us to buy it for her without asking us, like pretending, oh, I forgot the money, something like these. Hello, Rube. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club. She was doing that, planning everything. That's crazy. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to talk a Or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. Ha! And so, that only leaves the one option. Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. You are guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Hello, Yuri. Yuri suddenly jiggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening of anything. Oh yes, of course. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Daphne to let me borrow some money. To let me borrow some money? You didn't ask me for money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Sayori is blonde and always hungry. She reminds me of someone. No, I don't do these kind of things. If I don't have money, I say so. Or if I want something, I say so. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh, thank you, Yuri. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. You didn't mean that? It was correct. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the retribution. That. The revolution. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Hehehe. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Oh! Sayori is so mean! Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Pwop! Yeah! Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie? Sure enough, in a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glanced around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution? Retribution? Actually, that one almost worked. I just gonna give it to you. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction though. That kya, a little more sentiment. What is kya? How a kya sound? Just kya. I don't know how it sounds. I know, you're too much legal good for it, except it's a little scream like kya! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie, of course. Jesus, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. Hehehe. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? No, Sayori is crazy. I'm not like Sayori, definitely. Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Hehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori of her arm. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie, but she's crazy. I didn't remember her so lost for hunger. Did you seriously just do that? Mouthfully Sayori throws away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Huh? Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being too late today? But I can't handle this song anymore. Maybe I can just... No. A save game? I never... Ah, there's an auto save, okay. A little less. A little less. A little. The music is part of the game. I know, but it's driving me crazy. I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... Haha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Hehe, that's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, actually, Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all? You're so strong-willed, but she doesn't have any boyfriend. You just supposed it. How do you say that? I'm trying out Angelo Poretti Berrificio now. It's pretty good. Also got some other Italian beef that I will try some other time. Oh, nice! Yeah, the Poretti one is kind of famous. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Ah, never mind that. What held you up, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play sometimes for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Daphne. Don't let you down. Monika smiles sweetly. Monika is sweet. She's perfect. Probably she's too perfect. I don't know. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share some once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. It's the mummy of the club. Yes, exactly. Hey, Yuri! Huh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. I missed the voice. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh, yes, of course. Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Huh? Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? What do you want? That's, Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Daphne in club activities? Ooh, Yuri! Yuri just dropped the mic. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Daphne. Whoa! What's going on here? Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Yuri wants you just for herself already, exactly. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, don't worry, you're fine. Don't worry, you're not crazy. I think you're a little bit crazy, but it's okay. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Daphne, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Do I have to be explicit? Do I have to tell you exactly why am I here? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Oh, no. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Oh, pero come on, Yuri. Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Daphne, I really like being friends with you. What kind of laugh is this? Is it like a hysterical laugh or something like this? Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway, yeah. Shall we go? Yes! Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Daphne, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Oolong is green tea? I think so. Or is this the black one? I don't remember. I think it's the black one. Tableau. Blue tea. It's a dark tea. Oh, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's your who's around anyway. Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Daphne. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Endearing? What is endearing? Endearing. Oh, like cattivante is like fascinating or something like this. Don't worry, Marchie. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Daphne, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? On the floor? Eh? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Oh, it's Nico then. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Nico, she has back pain like you. But it's because of her posture, of course. Like you too, also for you the posture too, Tommy. Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. I'm only old. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy brother. I take it since it will go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Our shoulders are touching. My goodness. I don't know if I can handle this. I can handle this. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but my goodness. When she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. I knew that. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Hello Thomas, welcome back. That's so cute. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. My goodness. This is going to be super hot. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Tommy. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. After a few minutes, I was sweating. I was covered in water. You know the meme of the man? Of the man. Completely wet. I'm laughing so much. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Oh. Oh, are you sure? You don't want it? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudged on the pages. Am I going to feeding her? Am I Can I put a little chocolate in her mouth? We're going to do this? Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I hold the book, okay? No, we're not doing this. We're not at that level. We're not at that level of confident. How do you say? Wait, I've lost the word. Confidence? Confidence? Ah, yes, it was correct. I'm a seducer, Tommy! Of course I am! Who do you think I am? I told you don't know my darkest part. I told you. Ooh, this scene is so cute! Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. I knew it. I knew it. My dark side. My dark side. Not part, sorry. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips and if this situation was completely natural. As if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in my mouth. Eat! Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. With the chocolate like this. With the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, she ate it! It moved. Daphne. Sorry? Sorry, not sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do. Yes. Friends. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but, well, yes. That's all it was. Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can't tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath, of her breath. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone! Wow! Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Daphne, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. I changed I'm definitely Monica, ruining always the mood now. Who should I show my poem to first? I think Yuri again, even if there's this weird situation right now. But Monica seems a little bit weird now. Yuri 10 out of 10. I need to pee first, but I think I'll go for Yuri, sorry. Even if it's a little bit kind of a embarrassing situation. I'm back. Yes, Tommy. Also, I'm drinking a lot of water. Okay, Yuri. Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. It's good for Earth? Yes, but then I have to go to pee so many times. Infinite times. Do you like it? Daphne. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I am not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? But she already told us. Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Huh? The cat meme, sorry. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. She doesn't have any friend? She doesn't have any friend. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. I like it. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of the cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood, plus Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't being to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. 6.5, Yuri. I still don't get the end. We ate the raccoon. What was the blood coming from? We ate the raccoon or what? Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and convey my emotion through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I did not get the end. Okay. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express that the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. What kind of hobbies do you have, Yuri? it's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep myself. To myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Daphne? No? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. I like you. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. Oh! Thank you for the follow, Monica! You decided to broadcast my club on Twitch. I'm thrilled. It pleases me that you decided to show it to everyone. If you need advice, opinion, I'm here to help you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Monica. Really appreciate. Thank you. This game is nicely deep in some thoughts. That's true. I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really are many people like you, Daphne. Thank you, Yuri, I know. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Russian accent, I'm Italian. Hello, Lil Monix. Thank you for the follow and welcome. Welcome. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. Because if you say the people think about the Russian accent. You were lucky not to have two Daphnes on the same planet. You think so? You're sure about that? And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica, no, Sayori first, because Monica didn't like how she acted yesterday. Sayori, my friend. Sorry, Monica. Sorry, Monica. I just show my poem to my best friend first. Kind of my best friend. I like this one, Daphne. It has some nice feeling in it. Oh, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, don't just try to be nice about it. Exactly. Just don't pretend. Don't fake it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No. I still like this one. I promise. You know I wouldn't lie to you. That's not true. That's not true, Sayori. You were trying to convince me to give you money without asking. She likes lighter themes. Yes, this time I choose basically almost all the words for Yuri. I love this emote also because he was actually laughing at me for losing in a game. For real? Like monkeys climbing, etc. No, the monkey climbing was Natsuki. Sayori is the one who loves breakfast. I'm sure nobody found the reference. Sorry. The other one, yep. Never ever! Yeah, I guess so. What made yesterday's poem so great compared to this one then? Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Well, basically, yes, it is. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Exactly. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Okay, Sayori, thank you. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, no, ow! You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. No, I don't want to. Yeah, right. And why? But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in my mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yay! I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. No, this is something that I wouldn't say. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow. Whee! I love unicorns and rainbows. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Daphne. You're very welcome. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all of the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle. All in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle asks Starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. It's cute, by the way. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secret hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scrapping and scrapping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up, and in come my friends. I have to sneeze. And they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottle that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Thank you, Rudy. Thank you. Holy crap! Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy, exactly. Creepy? Well... well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks! I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing is the best. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Whoa. Okay, Sayori. Fine. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I'm Sayori. I'm sorry to say that, but I'm Sayori. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes make it hard for me to be pessimistic. Next one, Monica. Hi again, Daphne. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. You got from I don't want to enter this club to I explain you what means writing in just 2 days. Exactly! Exactly, and I'm so philosophical. I take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with that masterpiece. Haha, I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here we go. I give my point to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Monica, yes. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It's like a light turns on inside her. But a mom proud of her daughters? I really hope so, because it was a little bit too much. You're Sayori. I know you're also Avion said so. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. This is so, I would say, pick me girl. You know, you talk bad about something else without being mean, but hide what you're saying, hide what you think through the words. I don't know how, through the lines. I don't know how to say that. You're not Sayori only about stealing food. I don't steal food. Never. Hello, Erbik. You rested? Did you sleep? Did you sleep well? But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Huh? Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. You didn't misunderstood actually. You didn't misunderstand. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. She's already got a boyfriend? No, that's not true. You're kidding. Wait, really? I think. Yeah, fictional one anyway. Oh, Monica. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Load me? Load me? What does load me means? I drink. Thank you much. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. And sorry if you don't like it. I never said so. Why they are all so they have no they don't believe in themselves. No, I never said I never said that. I'm myself in the game. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. True. It's almost like magic. You also think it's like magic? The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Why laugh? Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. That's true. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Save. Saved. Thank you, because I never saved, but I thought that I saw that there are the auto saving, so I'm not saving, even if I have the Baldur's Gate issue of saving every 5 minutes, less, every 30 seconds. You never know when you might change your mind. Okay. Or when something unexpected may happen. This is scaring me. What do you want to do, Monica? Wait, is this tip even about writing? Exactly. What am I even talking about? This game is a straight line in conversations. Hahaha. That's my advice for today. No, exactly. I guess you can't. I mean, if you don't save, it's fine. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next, Natsuki? Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. You like cute things? It's trying too hard to be serious. Eh? What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. We literally put suicide inside of our poem, which is, I guess, it's kind of serious. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like these until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? Oopsie. What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know you really would love this angsty. Just because she's talented writer doesn't mean I mean... Huh? Looks like I'm in a trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. I didn't want to show it to you actually, but I had to. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Okay, everyone! We're all done reading each other's poem, right? No, I didn't read her. The Natsuki's one. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets? What are pamphlets? Sorry, Marchi, what have I done? We can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. You don't let her talk. If you wait, Natsuki, my godness, just wait. Be patient. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. No. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehehehe. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? See, Monica, this is not a good way to be a president. Well, no, it's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no. Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. Well, they can recite something that they're not their own creations. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I am sorry. I can't believe, I still haven't heard about I'm sorry since the beginning of the game. I almost forgot what I'm sorry means. But I still think we should go give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. Yuri can remember you if you need it, exactly. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yay! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right, and it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, oh no, I didn't think that I have to do it too. I don't want to. Then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks weird. Worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. Hey, I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Huh. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sig. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone! You're the best, Yuri! This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Hello, Apocalyptica! I'm sorry. I don't know. Is this the kind of a spam? Because I don't know who you're talking about. Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. That a spam is just arrived on my page. Yeah, but I don't know what is this about. I don't know. I don't know him or them or. And you tagged Millie Mochi, but I don't know who he is. Or she is. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looked amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, you're fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Because she cares about it. As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharpest syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Oh, I like these! The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. She went to sleep. I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Ah, ha ha ha. Sorry I jiggled. Hey, Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it will come out best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery, like Sayori is. It's serene but bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Through how, and I don't know if it's through or through how pronunciation. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori! Hehe, even Daphne liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean exactly? What does this mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that or the poem wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. I'm the expert, exactly. What are we talking about? They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Hehe. Then, next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Daphne. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Daphne lower everyone's thunders a little before I have to do it. Natsuki? It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. Yes, okay, I understand. I completely understand. But you can't talk to me about the lack of confidence. No. You can talk about everything but not about the lack of confidence, because every time you show me your poem, you start saying, oh, I'm not super good. I'm not that good. And then you are no, Leopardi no. Yuri is Leopardi, but you understand. Come on. That's something that improves over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she started reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappeared a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not to make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want to other people, but when it's just my friend, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is. So, well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all these efforts for the club. It makes me really happy. Oh, why does she always do that? Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to give you that. Thank you so much again for the raid! You're still alive? Yes! I'm tryharding. I'm tryharding! Hello everyone! Hello Kylie, hello Lost Hate, hello Viking, hello Skyfox, hello Inna, hello Boss, hello Frey, hello Lord Sayer, hello Dartwalker, hello Exidium, hello Maniac Joe, hello everyone! Welcome to the chat! Welcome. I'm still up. Yes. Hello, Lurs. Hello. Thank you so much. Of course, guys, go follow Inna if you're not following her yet. She's an amazing streamer. She's an amazing person. And yesterday, she reached 100,000. Is it? You pronounce it like this? 100,000 followers on YouTube. And that's crazy. Congratulations again. I'm so happy for you. Hello, Captain Swiss. Hello, everyone. So, yes, nice to meet you. For the ones who are new, my name is Daphne. I'm an Italian streamer. I do usually play video games. I do a lot of cosplays, and I do like to do also IRL streams. I'm in Marathon. This tattoo is not real. 100,000 followers on YouTube is amazing. It's crazy. It's crazy for real. And now we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which is a super cute video game for now, but later it will have happen something. I don't remember what, I don't know what, but it will happen something that will turn it in a horror video game. Because it's a horror video game, but right now I don't know how it could be a horror video game. That tattoo isn't real. I'm disappointed. Yes, I'm sorry. So now people can say to Inna, you and what army? And she can look back and say, this one. I remember the game Grams playing this game. It was so funny. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm so happy that I'm playing this game. It's my first run. I watched a video ages ago, probably around 15 years ago, or more. I don't remember when it came out the first time. But I remember a few things. Not a lot of things. So I said, no, I want to play it by myself, and I want to enjoy it. Of course, Ina, of course. Thank you so much. Enjoy your night, enjoy your party. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. And well, that's it. Enjoy your night. It will turn it into a lovely ending. It's the horror of reading an anime visual novel. I like these. I'm liking these. So actually, if you want to stay, I'd be super happy. You're super welcome, but I also understand if you have to leave, because maybe you have to rest, you have to do something else, I don't know. But if you want to stay here with me, I would be super happy. With me and with us also, with the rest of the chat. If you have any question about the video game, feel free to ask. I'd be super happy to answer to you. Or also, if you have a question about the game in general, I'd be super... The stream, or me, of course. I'd be super happy. For the ones who are new, of course. Because I guess the others already knows everything. I'm losing my voice. So, it's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. We're going to finish tonight, by the way. I want to be sure to be able to be back in time for the card later, so as I have to go soon. I don't know, Tommy. I told you that I don't know. I would like to finish it tonight, but I don't know how fast I am going, how many hours it will take, because I counted a few hours, like around between 4 and 6. The problem is that I don't know. So, Tommy, as I said, in case you will watch the pod, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay, Tommy. I can't tell. I'm sorry. Let's keep playing. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. All right. I thought the game would already be weirder by now. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's time for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. Hey, what do we have to do? We're neighbors. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? If people say sorry a lot, we just call them Canadian. No, it's just that you asked me again and I can't tell you, Tommy. What can I say? I only can say sorry. That's the only thing. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Daphne, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Oh my god. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on their way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Terry fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to go home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Well, oh! I would walk home with Yuri. I would still walk home with Sayori. If we're neighbors, why not? I would go home with Yuri. I'm sorry, Sayori. You're my friend, but go with. I mean, if I have an appointment with you, I told you, well, yes, tonight we go back home together. Okay, I want to respect the. I have this responsibility, and I want to do it. But if we don't have any appointment, I will go back home. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Calm down, Canadian, I don't know to apologize too much. That's the first time I hear about it. Don't worry, I'll just redeem another one next time. Today one it won't be any more valid for one I'd be able to see it. Tommy, it's fine. I mean, okay, what can I do? I don't know. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? I thought I could do that for you, actually. Next time I'll do it as soon as you redeem it. I waited for you, but then you weren't come back. So I said that we can do it later, so he'll be able maybe to be there. In any case, you were going to... In the worst situation, in both of the cases, you were going to watch the VOD. So... I said maybe there's a chance to him to be there when I watch it tonight. When I read it tonight. I don't know what Daphne can do. Give me a super hug. What? What is this coming from? Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. Haha, you admitted it. Jeez, there's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe, but I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? What do you mean? Need you? I don't need you. Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Okay, Tommy. No, I read it anyway, of course. Of course. I don't know, I just wanted a hug. Okay, that's Walker. I can figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry, everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. Oh, thank you, Daphne, for saying that. If you say so. Conversation trails off, and I left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. Yes, she's my friend. I mean, it's fine. I mean, they're in a high school. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Oh, Yuri. So we had prayer. No, Tommy, tonight also. What is entropy? I don't remember. I don't know what entropy is. Entropy. meaning. Entropy. Yes! But I don't know in Italian what it is, Tommy. Climax, cage, drain, drop, sweet tears, kitty, desire, wonderful flower, aton. Aton? Yes! Family, Valentine, variant, sunny, breathe, swimsuit, dream, loud, melancholy, pop. Melancholy. Melody, uncanny. Anime, extreme, whirlwind, wrath, proof, fatality, skirt, feather, friends, marriage. Wrath? What is wrath? What is proof also? Cholera. No, I found it, Tommy. Proof? No, proof no. I would say wrath. Yes! Special, alone, kawaii, peaceful, COVID, papa, jumpy, games, jiggle, sugar, alone. No! Starscape, Doki Doki, love, rose, happiness, passion, party, despise, joy, nature. Despise. Yep. Play, imagination, candy, grief, existence, death, aura, unstable, destiny, horror. No, horror no. Unstable. He heaven sent, sadness, judgment, broken, excitement, bad, fun, landscape, email, seeing. Sadness. No. Mouse, it was too easy. It was too easy, sadness. But I remember that the other one was not. No. Mouse, childhood, rainbow, flying, hope, dance, bouncy, romance, clouds, awesome. Maybe clouds or no, romance. No. Secretive, summer, cheeks, fear, chocolate, playground, waterfall, empty, daydream, fireflies. I remember that fear was empty. No, it was the other. Warm, misery, ambient, spinning, fireworks, disaster, pleasure, inferno, lazy, scars. Disaster? No, don't worry, Tommy. Tommy, you don't have to be worried. I have to say sorry. You say scars? No. No. Pickle, headphones, anger, suicide. Suicide. 100%. Nature's embrace, comfort, calm, bunny, hope, vivacious, disown, after image. Remember these. What is this own? These own. These own. Yes. Keys, lucky, music, whisper, intellectual. Contamination, disarray, vertigo, precious, bliss, agonizing. Okay. Infinite, ocean, eternity, whistle, fantasy, holiday, shopping, vivid, insight. Clumsy, insight. Uncountable, extraordinary, sparkle, charm, misfortune, essence, analysis, love, blanket, and sunset. Analysis. We're doing great. Amazing, vanilla, twirl, pure, infallible, fester, silly, sensation, captive, and unending. Sensation? No, sensation, no. Unending, maybe? Unending or captive? Unending. Yes, good job. Memories, color, socks, hopeless, marshmallow, unrequited, massacre, unrestrained, fluffy, nibble. It was massacre? Yes. Yay! We're doing great. We're getting better and better. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into... Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. I have to save. I don't know why I want to save. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. It's yours. Tomorrow, marriage. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Now you're excited? Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Exactly. Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have friends fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right here in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Exactly! Because in Japanese, maybe it's Minna, Minnika, something like this, maybe? Because it's Minna is everyone in Japanese. Minna-san is everyone. Maybe they try to use the translation like this. It doesn't make any sense in English. Never mind. She's like Deadpool. She can speak directly to us. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Hehehe. Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again? Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. Oh, I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. What's going on? Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. I have to go, sorry, I hope to be back in time. Have fun. Bye, Tommy, see you later. Have a good night. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. It's good night for even if you have to work. I hope you're having a good night even if you have to work. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Daphne, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm bringing it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Daphne. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was real dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask you to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she was just a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Oh, person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Daphne. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on the inside of her. Oh, sorry, Sayori. No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been. Hehe, you're so funny, Daphne. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I have to speak with people, it'd never be a good night. I'm sorry, Tom. Thank you, by the way. You have the courage to use those headphones. Bless you in advance for all the shivers down your spine. I already asked you if I had to change. If you suggest me to change, I will change. In the meanwhile, I eat some almonds. They're almost finished. I said too much. You literally said everything. You couldn't have said anything more. I'm sorry, what do I know? Anyway, I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. It's impossible. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her out of my head. Thank you, Nico!
Nico_Natsu is on board for another epic month.
Thank you
Purple
so much
Heart.
for the 10
They
months.
subscribed for 10 months, less than 3.
Grazie. Really appreciate. Thank you so much, Nico. Grazie. No, use those so you can escape from the sound. Hope to see you again alive. Love you and bye. Bye, Tommy. Ufa. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. Hello, Rube. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh, I sig, I don't know how to pronounce it, and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her? That I'm letting this weigh me down so much. She's one of your best friends. It's normal, I guess. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone and start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her. No. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willing share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you were prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Romantic? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Daphne, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Yes. Do you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. And her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Of course, she's a really good friend of mine. The light turned off. I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, and she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. Yuri! I'm telling you that's not true! And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. No, Yuri, I'm telling you no, please respect my words. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, come on. You're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. Daphne, I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not really as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, isn't it? Is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Tell me, Yuri, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you have shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. Are you jealous? I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never ever even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? I told you, she doesn't have any friend. Daphne is like, why is everyone in class hitting on me? Exactly. Well, Yuri smiles sadly. She doesn't have any friend. Daphne, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. No, poor girl! Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discovers the mysterious of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. Yes, Yuri, but this is not healthy. You know? Yes, I know, but it's not healthy for your mind. And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like I know it all. People say that about you. I'm not a know-it-all, Daphne. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. Well, this is a little bit too much. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it was until now that I started sharing it with you, that I really understood what was missing all this time. Oh, she's so cute! But I haven't really done anything. Maybe it was me. Yes, it was me. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Daphne. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. You just need a hug. That's true. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. Daphne! Huh. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility. But I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is ember. What's going on here? Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'd be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should more before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. We did give her hour to her? Oh no, yes, so we first started, she started reading us ours. Sayori. Are you okay, Sayori? It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Oh! Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Actually, I did. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. We're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Stare. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Daphne. Sayori. Is there something wrong? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? I can go play with everyone else now. Play? If you insist. Hey! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Oh my goodness. She didn't give her poem to us. Monica. Hi Daphne. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Hahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's